Hey man, ready to get stronger? On today's episode, I'm going to teach you how you can live without fear. So I've broken fear down into 3 different categories. We have societal fear, past fear, and situational fear. Societal fear is the fear of other people's thoughts, what they might think of you if you do an action or don't do an action, or fail at an action. This fear is not rational. So, you don't really have to worry that much about it if you have this fear. You have to approach it from a stoic perspective where you acknowledge, hey man, it exists, but I can't control it, and if I can't control it, I really shouldn't worry about it. Because in all honesty, people don't really care that much about it. So if you do a huge screw up, people might think about it for 5 minutes, and then they move on. And so should you. Get up, man. Continue. Move forward. The next category is past experiences. Now, unlike societal, this might be rational. As an example, I was in a car crash last year, where I was driving on a very narrow road with a car approaching me. And I had to drive slightly off-road to avoid the car. But I did so at a too high speed. So when I was trying to get back onto the road, I overturned and drove straight across the road and into some trees. And I was this close to getting killed or getting a brain injury, something like that. There was a piece of wood that stuck through the windshield, which was 2 inches from my face. Anyhow, that's not it. That experience caused me to be kind of afraid of driving on narrow roads for the next 3 to 6 months. And the way I overcame this fear of my past experience was that when I was driving on narrow roads, I acknowledged that, oh shit, this is kind of scary because I had a bad experience. And, oh no, there's another car approaching me. What if I crash again? So my first step was acknowledging the fear existed, but then kind of distancing myself to the fear by saying, hey man, welcome fear. I acknowledge you are in the same car as me, but you have to take the passenger seat. I'm still in the driver's seat, so we're still going this direction. And then to overcome the fear, I was stacking wins. So maybe the first time we passed a car on a narrow road, I was driving, I don't know, let's say 20 miles per hour, maybe even 10 miles per hour to be extra cautious. But each time I passed a car on a narrow road, I tried to up the speed by 3 to 5 miles per hour or kilometers per hour, and then slowly stack wins until I've passed so many cars on so many narrow roads that I eliminated this fear. So that's how to overcome the fear of past experiences. Acknowledge, distance, and then stack wins. Now, the last one is situational fear. This can be based on you're scared of spiders, you're scared of heights. How to overcome this fear is, again, acknowledge the fear, then think, is it rational, is it irrational? So ask yourself this question, are you going to die? In 9 out of 10 cases, no. Maybe 99% of all fucking cases, no, you're not gonna die. And if you're not gonna die, is it really supposed to scare you that much? No. But if it then continues to scare you, you can utilize a breathing strategy called 4-4-4. It stands for 4 seconds in, 4 seconds hold, and 4 seconds out. So you breathe in for 4 seconds, you hold your breath for 4 seconds, and then you breathe out slowly for 4 seconds. And you repeat this technique for 3 to 5 times in a row. And then once you've done that, you will realize that you are a lot more calmer than you were before, and you can approach the situation from a different aspect. So 4 seconds in, 4 seconds hold, and 4 seconds out. Do this 3 to 5 times, and you will be a lot calmer, I guarantee. Then approach the situation you're scared of from a calm, rational perspective. And again, stack wins until you've completely eliminated fear. Thank you so much for watching. This was How to Live Without Fear. Leave a like, share, subscribe. Have an awesome day, man.